To all the nerds and the blurs and everybody else in between, the death of Akira Toriyama shook everybody to their core, me included. You have no idea what watching Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, even Dragon Ball GT, even though it's not canon, Dragon Ball Super, reading the mangas, playing the video games, all of that meant so much to me. And it's because of that man, Akira Toriyama, that brought us so much entertainment and so many iconic moments. Doesn't matter if it was in a book or on the screen. It was a great time to be a kid. So, we're going to watch 10 iconic Dragon Ball moments. That's going to bring back a lot of memories, and seeing from this first frame, yeah, it's going to be good. So, you ready? I'm ready, but before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We can get there. I believe in you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Run it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most memorable scenes and moments from the Dragon Ball franchise. The passing of Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama has been a devastating blow to the anime, manga, and video game communities. His impact on these mediums cannot be overstated, and without him, anime may not have the worldwide appeal it does to this day. From Dragon Ball to Dragon Quest, Dr. Slump to Chrono Trigger, his works will live on in the hearts of fans for eternity. Thank you, Akira Toriyama. Number 10. Goku defeats King Piccolo. Dragon Ball.
I will never stop until I've defeated you.
That's a big
Arguably
one.
the strongest foe that Goku faces as a child is King Piccolo. The vile Namekian battles the young fighter as his previous opponent Tien Shenhan watches.
I have you now!
However, after Goku proves surprisingly strong, Piccolo resorts to taking Tien hostage. This allows him to break or injure nearly all of Goku's limbs. We say nearly because Goku's right arm remains unharmed. King Piccolo is confident in his victory, but Goku manages to propel himself using a Kamehameha to punch straight through his opponent.
It's time for your terror to end!
Not only is this a brutal and creative finish, but this moment also marks the birth of Goku's rival and later ally, Piccolo Jr. Number 9. Father-Son Kamehameha. Dragon Ball Z.
This is number 9.
Speaking of finishing moves, DBZ has its fair share of memorable ones too.
I'll be much higher than that. But then again, there are a lot of moments. But this is a top
In the
one.
finale of the Cell Saga, Gohan is engaged in a beam struggle against Cell. The green monstrosity is stronger than ever after his resurrection, and Gohan can only use one arm. However, with some coaching from his late papa Goku, Gohan delivers a Kamehameha that overcomes Cell and vaporizes him for good.
Let it out, Gohan! Do it now!
Anytime multiple characters do a Kamehameha is cool, but the fact that one of them is a ghost and it's done to defeat a big bad as Cell ensured that fans would never forget it.
Now's your chance!
It left us hungry for more, enough to eat a horse in fact. Number 8, Goku's
Not gonna lie to you, I wasn't a
Goodbye,
big fan of
Dragon Ball
Japanese music,
GT.
but that's just
Look,
me.
GT gets a lot of flack, but we'll give it this. It knew how to do an ending.
I I have more crazy relatives than I'll ever know what to do with.
I forgot about that.
And they're all heroes.
In the future, after all
Yeah,
the other
that's like
Dragon Warriors or
Vegeta
Z
Jr..
Fighters have passed on, we see Goku's granddaughter Pan at a tournament. She spots her grandfather in the crowd, and while she loses him, we follow Goku as flashbacks from throughout the Dragon Ball franchise play.
Grandpa? Let me through, please.
If
After
Pan
seeing
is
how
that
far
old,
we've come, the
how old is
narrator
Bulma?
assures us
'Cause she
that
looks the
should the
exact
world need
same.
him again, Goku will return. The dub even has Goku signing off himself as he flies away on Nimbus, power pole in hand. The franchise has come full circle. While we did meet again, we couldn't hope for a more fitting ending than this one.
Till we meet again, guys!
which we did.
Number 7, the first Kamehameha, Dragon Ball.
Classic.
In the annals of anime attacks, the Kamehameha is among the most iconic, which is why its debut all the way back in Dragon Ball remains close to fans'
Roshi.
hearts. Goku and company call on Master Roshi to put out a fire on Fire Mountain.
Now watch this. It's the Master's Kamehameha wave.
While the old man appears doddering and incapable at first, Roshi soon bulks up and lets loose his famous beam attack, putting out the fire
So good.
and destroying the mountain. Goku is quite impressed and decides to try it out for himself, managing it easily, and the rest is history.
Me, ha, me, ha!
Oh, it was so
Number
small.
6, Trunks
Oh
slices
my God,
Frieza.
yes.
Dragon Ball Z.
You're about to find out what it's like
I
to
remember
fight a
having
real
the
Super
VHS. I
Saiyan.
borrowed my friend's
And I'm
VHS
not
of this
talking about
episode.
Goku.
The introduction of Trunks into the series is among the most impactful and memorable in the show.
So memorable.
Frieza has arrived on Earth, his dad in tow, and seemingly stronger with his cyborg modifications. But then Trunks shows up, a mysterious youth with a sword. Not only that, but
With a
he's
sword.
Super Saiyan as well.
Excuse me. Is this yours?
That's what solidified me as Trunks being one of my favorite characters. It didn't matter if it was from Z or Super. I loved Trunks no matter what.
After tanking a massive attack from Frieza, Trunks tosses an overly dramatic shot at the Space Emperor, only to surprise him from behind with his sword.
Hey, Frieza!
And then he dodges, and then he comes up and
Watching
just...
Trunks turn the franchise's biggest villain to this point into mincemeat instantly made an impression. It also made fans everywhere immediately label him as one of the coolest characters ever.
Yes!
Number 5, Vegeta's Sacrifice,
so sad.
Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta is a character defined by his pride. After once again turning to evil in his attempt to surpass Goku, Vegeta finally returns to his senses during the battle with Majin Buu. He bids farewell to his son, Trunks, even knocking him out to prevent him from fighting. Even Piccolo telling Vegeta he'll go to hell isn't enough to deter him.
No.
You, on the other hand, have spent your life in pursuit of your own selfish desires. You've caused too much pain. When you die, you will not receive the same reward.
Well,
Oh well. So be it.
With one last blast, the Prince of All Saiyans makes one final atonement in death in his attempt to kill Buu.
classic shot here.
Bulma, I do this for you. And yes, even for you, Kakarot.
This may not be the end for Vegeta, but it does mark a major turning point for his character, at last becoming a proper hero. Even the narrator came back to pay respects.
Yeah! You ever heard from the
And so,
narrator?
one of the Earth's greatest warriors has vanished in a blinding flash of light, having made the ultimate sacrifice for the sake of his loved ones. His name was Vegeta, a proud Saiyan prince.
Yeah.
Number 4, Goku
Ah,
and Vegeta's Beam
God.
Crash, Dragon Ball Z. There are beam struggles, and then there's
Oh, this is the beam struggle
Vegeta
of
and
beam
Goku's
struggles.
first
Oh my
battle
God.
is loaded with iconic moments, but this is easily the one everybody thinks of first. Goku goes all out with Kaioken, which puts his body on the line, managing to overwhelm Vegeta.
This shouldn't be happening. I don't understand. I am a super elite. Now he sealed his fate. This planet is history.
I know
I'll
the voice
destroy
actor was different
everything,
when it came to this.
everything! Do you hear me, Kakarot?
Insulted that a
Pretty sure this is
lower
Dragon Ball
class
Z
foe
Kai.
has injured him,
That's what I wanna think.
Vegeta decides to blow up the planet with
'Cause
his
this
Gallic
was
gun.
something
With
else.
no other option, Goku fires a
wasn't Toei
Kamehameha to meet it.
Gallic gun! Ah! Ah! Oh no! If I knew this was going to happen, I would have eaten more pizza and ice cream!
Yeah, I think this is Kai.
Goku pushes his Kaioken even further to come out on top, in this exchange at least. The image of their two attacks meeting is burned into Dragon Ball fans' brains, like Vegeta's anger at Goku.
The Kaioken! No!
Times
Goku!
4.
Times 4!
There you go. God, it was so good. So good. Didn't even kill him. It didn't kill him at all.
Number 3, Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 transformation.
Yes!
Dragon Ball Z. New
This is what make Gohan
transformations
goated.
always make a big splash.
Before the superhero movie.
Gohan's battle against Cell looks dire as he's thrown against the cyborg Bugman with little preamble. And when Cell unleashes his brood of Cell Juniors against Gohan's friends, the young fighter can only watch.
Please, drop your restraints.
Man.
Protect the life I loved. You have the strength. My scanners sensed it. Just
Did not want to fight at
let
all.
it go.
An emotional speech from Android 16, hoping to inspire Gohan, takes a dark turn.
Okay, before we get, because there's the ad break, when it came to that beam clash between Goku and Vegeta, what I always used to do when I was a kid is if I was watching it on like Toonami or something, I would turn off the lights, turn off all the lights, and I just watch the beam clash and just everything just flickering and all the lights from the Gallic gun and the Kamehameha wave, and it was just so cool. And like I was saying before, that dub was different. I want to say it was like an Ocean dub or something like that. I want to say Ocean dub because it was not Toei Animation at first. Yeah, Ocean dub. Had a different voice for Vegeta and everything else, and the music was definitely different. So what we saw on here was definitely the remaster or Dragon Ball Z Kai, which was the show that pretty much took away all the fillers.
As Cell stomps on the cybernetic man's head, killing 16. Turns out that was enough
He
to push
just goes
Gohan over
nuts.
the edge.
I won't watch this anymore!
With a haunting cry and plenty of tears, Gohan reaches Super Saiyan 2. With the crackle of lightning and the drying of
Such
tears,
an iconic
we know
moment.
that the son has surpassed the father, for the moment at least.
Yeah.
Number 2, Ultra Instinct. Dragon
Oh,
Ball
wow,
Super.
the first Super
The
clip?
Tournament of Power has plenty of hype moments, but the one that literally broke the internet was this one. Seriously, multiple streaming sites went down.
Goku's
Really?
done it, hasn't he? He's finally achieved it.
Yes.
During Goku's fight with Jiren, our hero is on the cusp of mastering Ultra
Oh, this fight was
Instinct,
nuts.
a technique that allows him to dodge attacks effortlessly. It's the whole attacking back part that Goku struggles with. But as Jiren aims to ring Goku out, the Saiyan fighter's power continues to rise, and he eventually starts hitting back
Oh
with
my
his aura and hair taking on a divinely shimmering light.
This is the true power, complete in all its majesty.
As far as modern Dragon Ball goes, it doesn't get much more hype than this.
With the gray
That's
eyes.
why we have to go back.
This is autonomous Ultra Instinct!
We think he couldn't get any more
Before we
powerful.
continue, be sure to subscribe to our
What's
channel
number one,
and ring
baby?
the
What's
bell to
number
get
one?
notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Goku goes Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Z.
Makes the most sense.
When it comes to anime transformations, Super Saiyan is arguably the most iconic of all, and the debut rocked the Dragon Ball fandom and is still making waves decades later. Goku and company believe they finally defeated Frieza.
If you think that your little friends can escape me, you're sadly mistaken.
Unfortunately, they're wrong. The evil tyrant reappears and kills Krillin.
Frieza, stop this!
This was so sad.
Help me!
I was so mad when this happened.
The death of his best friend sends Goku into a rage so great that his power skyrockets. The weather changes and his hair turns golden.
Yet again.
Frieza isn't dealing with the average Saiyan warrior anymore, and fans weren't dealing with the average Dragon Ball either. This is peak Dragon Ball. What's your fondest Dragon Ball or Akira Toriyama memory? Let us know in those comments below.
It's over 9,000! 9,000!
That's a good
There's no way that could be right!
Enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch
Honorable
Mojo,
mention.
and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Yeah, that was great. If you did not rush home, with your friends to see the latest Dragon Ball Z episode, especially that one when Goku turned Super Saiyan for the first time, your childhood sucks. I'm sorry, but that was one of the main highlights of my life, was just running back to the house just to see the latest episode, because that's what they did. They had the shows literally come on right after school, and then years later they changed it to Toonami at night on Adult Swim. But it was the daytime Toonami that made it so much better. And I'm glad and I'm happy that I even got a chance to live that kind of life as a kid and watch that show with the friends that I had at that time. The friends that I have now still. God, that was amazing. And the thing is, with Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball as a whole, it's in so much culture. It's in the culture. It's in, it's a big deal in Mexico. It's a big deal in the West, in the US, and everything else in between. We love playing the video games. We love watching the TV shows. We love watching the books. Akira Toriyama was great at doing what he did. And honestly, he died too soon. Dying at 68. My grandmother is 67. I mean, come on. Either way, Akira Toriyama, you will be missed by so many of us. You have no idea how much of an impact you had in my life and everybody else's. So, what do you guys think? What's your favorite moment? Didn't have to be any of these. These were great. But what's your favorite moment? Another honorable mention, Vegeta going Super Saiyan for the first time. That's another mention from me. But let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel on the road to 2K, and hit that bell so you know when I'm posting next. Alright? Now, till next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay gold.